This poem is for you, I must confess. You make me crazy, let me express. I remember the day, time and place, standing on the dock, out on the lake. I thank God every single day for sending me the courage to walk your way. About a week later, in Charleston by the pool, I received a text from the guy I thought was cool. On that day, we started talking. To me, it was very shocking that an amazing guy as handsome and sweet as you sent me his number. Could it be true? This was something I never expected, that the two of us would become so connected. As we talked that night, I just knew the guy I wanted had to be you. My whole life I've waited and waited. I was beginning to think that true love was overrated. Over the years, you were here and there. All I could do was sit back and stare. You've been my crush every New Year's Eve, yet no one really seemed to believe. I just wanted to be a part of your heart, for our fairy tale love story to finally start.
We're gathered here on this beautiful day to celebrate this very special love between this couple. Today's promise become permanent. Friends become family. However, this day is not about the words spoken or the rings exchanged, nor is it about grand pronouncements and recessional marches. The day of Martha and Justin's wedding is about love.
I've known Justin my whole life. Our parents are best friends and we always celebrated New Year's together, and I can remember watching him play basketball, and we would always go out on the lake together and ride Sea-Doos, and they hung out at the lake one night and then they just kind of clicked. And
Martha fell in love with him in that moment. You know, she was all over him. You know, couldn't get her away from him. About 2 days after that night, she sent me a text message and she was asking for his number. I texted him and I said, Martha Webb wants your number. And I was like, is that alright to give it to her? And he's like, took him about 20 minutes to reply, but he was alright with it.
Started texting, and then they got together and went on more dates.
We went on family vacation and she came, and that's kind of when I realized that they were dating. And because I'd known that they had known each other forever, didn't know that they knew each other in that way. And she looked at me and she was like, "This is kind of weird, right?" And I was like, "A little bit." So, but now that I see them together, it's definitely not weird, and it's a beautiful thing. So,
you know, we live in Smithville. Smithville is a pretty small place. You don't really have a whole lot of choice but to know everybody. I've known Martha for a while. Hooper kind of just sprung that on me. Kind of just, hey, I'm gonna be Martha Webb. We're going on a few dates, and then after that, you could really tell he really had a lot of genuine feeling for her pretty soon, and I mean, it was all over after that. As soon as they got together and started dating, I remember talking to him before me and my wife had gotten married. We went out to a little concert together, and he was just telling me, he said she's going to be the one, and you know, it's really great to hear your friends say that they found that person they want to spend forever with.
So I guess it's gone on for 2 years, and then he finally asked her, and we were just thrilled because we would have never guessed they would have got together, but it worked out great.
They're really genuine. I'm not saying other people aren't, but they just always have a good time. Everything they do, they have fun. And they're magnetic. They're good together.
Like her dad says all the time, it's like they were a pre-arranged marriage because they've known each other their whole lives. And then it would just kind of click one day like, hey, we might be a little perfect for each other. But I mean, seriously, every time they're together, they're always like looking at each other with those little eyes like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. And you don't see that often, so it's really sweet.
He is really laid back. He's just so go with the flow. Every time I've seen him, he's just, nothing phases him. He's always happy.
One of the nicest, most loyal friends you could have. Been there for me through hard times, great times, the best times. Just one of the best people you could ever have in your life.
Martha is very fun-loving and she's a great friend. She's always been there for me whenever I needed her.
She's sweet and caring, sophisticated, kind. She's fun, adventurous.
Just a few months ago, Martha and Justin's longtime friendship blossomed into what will become a lifetime commitment. I remember Martha calling our house to see if we were home. She was very excited in a jubilant way. She walked through the door and I said, "You got your ring." She was one happy lady. Today, both have a very jubilant heart. With that being said, nothing in the world, no achievement of any kind, can compare with the happiness that comes to those fortunate enough to make a real love match. A match in which lover and sweetheart will never be lost in just husband and wife.
I, Justin, choose you, Martha, above all others, to become my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part. You are the love of my life, my best friend, and the missing half that made me whole. And today you become my wife, my partner, and my home for the rest of my life. I promise to love you without reservation, comfort you in times of distress, encourage you to achieve all of your goals, laugh with you, cry with you, and grow with you in mind and spirit. I will care for you, stand beside you, and share with you all of life's adventures and all of its joys for all the days of our lives. And from this day forward, I vow to be faithful and true to you alone. For you, I will be the best possible version of myself as your husband. I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. And I vow to always remember how grateful I am to have you by my side and to continue falling in love with you a little more every day. As I have given you my hand to hold, so do I give you my life to keep.
I've given you my heart, so hold it tight. Keep it close each day and night. I never thought that a love like this was real. It's incredible the way you make me feel. I can't wait to see what the future holds as our love story continues to unfold. You are truly my best friend, together forever until the end. I love you more today than I did yesterday, and tomorrow I will love you more than today. Today I become your wife, and you become my husband and partner for the rest of my life.